What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 469th episode of the Pokemon Podcast. It's super effective. I'm your host, SBJ. With me is Greg.
Hello. Welcome to such a nice number, 469. It's very nice to be here.
And Will is here.
The opposite of everything Greg just said.
Why are you so confrontational
Because
with my positive energy towards 469, dude?
I only got like 11 hours of sleep, and I'm
That's
exhausted.
a lot of sleep.
Not enough. Not enough.
How many hours of sleep do you need? 12?
20.
That's most of the
I'm
day.
just like a cat. I'm awake for 4 hours. I'm alert for 4 hours, and the other 20, I need to be in full rest.
That sounds like a good life.
It is. It's a good life if you can get it.
This is the week before GO Fest. So with that being said, there's a lot of GO Fest news. And so we're going to cover that. And I'm out of town next week. And my thought process was, let's just record 2 episodes today. But I know the second we do that, there's going to be a bunch of news this week. So we'll play next week's episode. I mean, there will be an episode next week.
Split this episode into two.
I thought about that too.
We'll go 5 hours, and you get two.
No. We go the standard 90 minutes, and they get 2 45-minute episodes. I've got sleep. If we went for 5 hours, I definitely wouldn't get enough sleep.
Valid.
The question is, are they doing
way
these?
too early for question of the week?
Yeah, but like we know Unite is coming this month.
Yep.
We don't have a date yet.
Nope. It better not be next weekend.
Because it is Sinnoh month, based on their plushes / TCG cards / Twitter.
/ Bidoof.
You would think that this would be the month they announce more details for the remakes, but you know, they've done weirder things like
nothing at all.
Nothing.
They've done weirder things like ignoring that this is the 25th anniversary.
Hey, we have an Oreo collaboration coming eventually.
Have you
Until
reached out?
The Oreos are in my mouth, that does not exist.
That's also not going to happen in this house. Have you reached out to your contacts at the Pokemon Company International just to make sure like they're still alive, that there wasn't some sort of catastrophic Black Mesa event?
Have you called your uncle recently?
You know, my uncle at Nintendo not answering their phone.
That could be bad.
Could be.
Exactly.
Could be. Do you know what?
You know what? Like, and it's like that heat wave in the Pacific Northwest and everything. This all sounds like a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Right. Some Groudon escaped and like has destroyed Pokemon headquarters. Is heating up the Pacific Northwest. We need you, the Pokemon trainer, to come save them.
Yeah.
Speaking of heating up, the first bit of news was Gigantamax, Charizard, Capparaja, and more in Max Raid battles. That happened this weekend.
You missed it if you're listening on Monday. It's gone.
That's true. So they for anyone who doesn't know why these Pokemon were picked, or maybe they just didn't know there was an event this weekend. There's a reason why we're bringing this up. Number one is because they're doing an event, because they did an event this past weekend. You would think that they're not going to do an event over GO Fest weekend, but they've done 2 events in a row before.
You would be wrong.
But the reason that it's Coughing, Wobbuffet, Milcery, Capparaja, and Charizard is because that's the cooking medals that you get. Coughing being the worst, Charizard being the best. But they promoted Shiny Capparaja this event, and it was the first time ever that you could get the opposite food tin in your game, which was a version exclusive, and you would have to like attach the food tin to a Pokemon and then trade the Pokemon over. That's how you would get it, and you need all 151 different tins, or not tins, but meals. In order to get the golden ladle and the golden fan. So when you're cooking, you can really show off.
To who?
Look, none of
to the other people you're cooking with.
Yeah, the other
nobody can find my camp.
Much like the
I can sit there and scream at Steve. I'm next to the tree. And will Steve ever find me? No.
It's the same people buying the Pokemon grill set.
Valid.
Yeah. You always got to just set up camp in the best places, like directly in front of the daycare or...
Do you know how many people are in front of the daycare in that campsite? There's like 50.
I know. That's the go-to place. I think it's cool that I would bet maybe that there was some sort of a game plan with these rollouts of raids. Like, I don't think that like I can't imagine there's somebody at Game Freak being like, what do you want to do for a raid event this month? And being like, no one has that Bach food tin yet. Let's put one of I feel like this was eventually part of like the things we can do.
I mean, I think you're giving them a lot of credit, but sure.
There has to be like
Agreed.
one person at
I'm sure
Game
there is
Freak
one person. I'm
that's
sure
like
there's
the
one
event planner.
overworked person that's trying to manage the Google Calendar where they come up and say, "Okay, Susan, what's this? What's happening this week?" And she's like, I don't just do a food thing. I don't know. You pay me $1.75 an hour. I'm an intern.
That's really what it is right there.
Wait, real question. Does Japan have interns or is that an America thing?
Everywhere has
Everywhere has
interns.
interns. Look,
Yeah?
every corporation that can get you to work for free and call it experience has it. It's a bad practice and it should end.
Hey,
It's
if you
been
want
around since the Middle Ages or medieval times. It's called an
wasn't good back then
apprenticeship.
either.
Your family sold you to the blacksmith as his apprentice.
As an apprentice, and then you maybe started your own business if you didn't die of fever.
Shiny chance
Fever.
aside,
Yes.
I would say that Sword and Shield has been one of easily the best Pokemon game when it comes to a person who has no friends.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because in order to get all the Pokemon, in order to complete your Curry decks, in order to get whatever XYZ, not those games, you always needed to trade. And this has been a thing since Red and Blue.
Mm-hmm.
And because of these raid events of mixing and matching, because of the rotation of raids, they have pretty much made it where, like, the only thing I think that you would actually need to trade for would be a legend at this point.
Yeah.
But, like,
yeah. I think only
Ponyta,
the
Farfetch, all of these version exclusives have, I think, all been in raids up to this point.
Yes. I think so. Yeah, it's been very loner friendly. It's a very loner friendly game. It takes the isolationist heart of the United Kingdom and has embraced it fully.
This is a reference to last week.
Yes. Also, did you get your shiny elephant?
No, I was playing Go all weekend, so I'll have some time today. Hopefully.
I did. I got it. I found one.
Dang.
I caught it in a repeat ball, and I'm like, and I'm done.
You know, I think Caparaja looks good in a safari ball.
If I found my own den, I would have done that. But since I was in somebody else's, repeat ball away.
This is also off Pokemon.com, the 25th anniversary invitational. We're all invited, I'm sure. Features celebrated TCG and video game players. Continuing the celebration of 25 years, an exciting event is on its way, spotlighting some of the best competitive players. The Pokemon Players Cup 25 Anniversary Invitational will feature 8 top TCG players and 8 top video game players from around the world in exciting head-to-head matches. They will face off in double elimination bracket as they seek to prove who's the true champion. You won't miss, this is the thing where they said that. I still think at the end of the day this is a little weird because all they're doing is they're taking the top 8 from Players Cup 4, which they didn't say until after Players Cup 4 was on its way. So, like, if you were like, I'll just wait for Players Cup 5, or, I'm not into Players Cup 4, and then they're like, we're doing this invitational, and you're like, what? Why didn't you tell us?
Now you've learned. You've always got to be in.
Yeah, always.
No slacking allowed.
But wouldn't you want to take... There's been 4 Player Cups. Wouldn't you want to take the, like, top 4 players from each of them? I mean, right?
Yeah.
Strangely, it doesn't matter what I would want to do. It's the person who made the decision who actually matters.
Yep. I mean, I'm excited that my alt channel, Wolf Glick, I will be participating under my alias. So look forward to seeing me wreck house. Steve claims that he beat me once, and that is vastly incorrect.
I thought Wolf skipped Players Cup 4.
You think that, but I'm here to inform.
No, I thought they actually did, because they won Players Cup 2, 3. They won one of them with Colossal. Spoiler: the first 3 Players Cups were all won with Colossal. I don't know if we got the finals to 4 yet. I haven't been following that closely. Some other news off Pokemon.com. Pokemon Master Journeys, the series. Ash and Go travels through the world of Pokemon to set through Master Journeys, the series, to exclusively premiere on Netflix September 10th. This is the 24th season of the popular animated series. Ash, Go, and their partner Pokemon will find themselves on an all-new adventure as they battle and catch from Kanto to Galar. You can watch the trailer right here. The first 12 episodes will arrive on September 10th, followed by 10 more every 3 months. Followed by more episodes every 3 months for the duration of the season. You can see our heroes continue their Pokemon research from Cerise Laboratory. Ash will continue climbing the ranks in the World Coronation Series. Go will continue to complete his Pokedex with the ultimate goal of catching Mew. And Chloe will take her first steps as a Pokemon trainer when she meets a mysterious Eevee. Of course it's Eevee.
Aren't all the Eevees mysterious? It's like every single time. It's like, what's that mysterious Eevee dancing with the flowers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Eevee's
I
got
have
a good PR team.
I don't want to be too spoilery here. I'm just looking at the screenshot they have. So it's not that much of a spoiler. But I have like 3 episodes left of the first one.
Uh-huh.
Where did they get these outfits from? Is that part of the part of the ending?
These in the having watched both series, these are all new outfits. I have not seen the outfits that are in this screenshot before.
Okay.
I have a
Chloe
feeling
is like farmer outfit.
Yeah.
And then Ash is like went to
construction
prison.
worker. Yeah,
jumpsuit
construction worker.
outfit.
It's like 5 years in the future.
And then Go is like I hit up a skate park dude.
Yeah.
Totally rad.
He's a cool dude. Go with Cinderace.
Yeah, it's a wild screenshot right there.
They have taken artistic liberties.
I wanna get sidetracked real quick.
Oh no.
Because I forgot. I was like, there was something I wanted to talk about this week. Okay, so we've had the J-Wits on the show before. I think
Yes.
most people know the J-Wits. They're a very popular YouTuber. Got like 2 million subs, whatever. We've had him on the show like 5 years ago. His name is Josh. And he did a tweet. Although, keep in mind, this is like an unofficial tweet, but I think it's a good talking point. He said, if you played the new Pokemon Snap, I'm curious, how far did you get in? And I would say, so 5,151 people participated. That's 5,000 people is a lot, I think, in a survey.
Sure.
What's scientific research? What do you need, like 1,000 people or something?
It depends.
It depends on
There's
what
a
you're
lot of
trying.
variables.
Yeah.
Well, this is scientific Twitter research.
This is not scientific. This is Twitter research. Can we leave the scientific off of this? Thank you.
So 6.8%, we'll just say 7% said they basically 100% it. What do you define 100%? Like every photo?
I don't know.
All
See, this is why it's not
stars, all
scientific.
photos.
All stars, all photos, but not all 4-star stars, just all photos.
No, 100% is all stars, all photos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But not like
4-star on all.
But you can get a
Di-
4-star bronze.
Diamond rank all photos.
Diamond rank everything.
Yes.
No,
that is 100%
not
complete.
diamond rank. No.
Yeah,
but
just
you have to get a 1-star, a 2-star, a 3-star, and a 4-star for every Pokemon.
Yes, yes, that's what I would say 100% is.
Well, then you're weak, and that's not 100%.
Beat story plus extra stuff, so that's 16.2. Beat the main story, 19%, and then didn't finish it, 58%.
Cheers.
Good job.
That's where Will is. So I would say finish it would be.
I'm still on Meganium.
I would say
credits.
finish it would just be getting credits, right?
Well, because that's the next option. Like, beat the main story would be getting credits.
Oh, yeah.
That's the main story. So
Yeah.
if you're looking at that, that means you did not get the credits. You did not complete the story.
1 out of 5 people got credits when they bought the game.
Mm-hmm.
According to Twitter.
According
but,
to,
like I said, I think 5,000 people is a pretty good sample size.
It is. I think so.
I mean, it is a good sample
Well,
size
is it
of
sufficiently
people
diverse?
who use
Yeah.
Twitter, who also like it is a very specific audience. So you cannot say that it is representative of the larger Pokemon Snap community because you are only getting 20% of those people who actually use Twitter, and then a subset of them who actually follow JWits, and then a subset of them who actually bothered to take the survey. So
True.
it is not representative. It is indicative of what possible trends
Look,
are.
don't use big words.
We can't say that it is representative of the larger community. We can attempt to draw conclusions from the data provided,
That's this whole
understanding
podcast.
that the data is not a pure, controlled, representative sample of people who bought Pokemon Snap.
But you're never going to get that with any survey.
Well, you are from a company.
Was this
Like-
approved by the IRB?
Even
No.
okay, so what I don't ever get about these like polls is they'll be like, we went out and we found out that like 7 out of 8 people like their iPhone, and it's like, who did you I hate my iPhone. Who did you interview?
I mean, so we can turn this into statistics. This is where margin of error comes in. So, like, you'll always have to look at what the margin of error is, which is what they were trying to control for, saying we took random samples. So they took phone book or however they picked their samples, or they went out on the street into a specific location so that you aren't focusing your audience. You're trying to keep it as random as possible, but then you still have to build in a margin of error saying we could not control for these factors. So the data may be skewed because it's more likely that iPhone users will answer an iPhone poll, and iPhone users are more likely to say yes, depending on how you poll those people.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I feel like the best range of did you finish it or whatever is like the PlayStation trophies. Because those are actual people who bought the game.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because that's how they got the trophy
But
list.
there's no other filter, right? It's reportable based on solely what is reported to PlayStation.
Right.
Like Nintendo knows for sure because it's connected to the internet and they can see.
I don't know because Monster Hunter Stories 2 had a legit thing that you had to agree to that says, is it okay if we monitor your gameplay experience and take reports? Let us know if that's not okay. And it had a little checkbox that you had to sign off and say, yes, I agree for Capcom to get my information. I never seen that for anything in Pokemon. And if one company's doing it, all companies need to be doing it.
Need to be, aren't, but need to be, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, every time you connect to the internet in Pogo or in Pokemon Sword and Shield, they have to know, like, okay, this player has caught, 70,000 Pokemon.
Yeah.
And on average, a player catches 5 Pokemon. This guy's the exception.
I mean, the thing is most companies are not tying you to your data. Usually they will only say, hey, can we collect it, if they're going to tie it to your data. So Nintendo can collect averages from user data where your specific name and ID have been stripped from it to get signposts of how their game is doing. All right, draw your conclusions off this clearly biased poll.
I don't think it's bias. It's not like Jaywitz is like a Pokemon dude. I would say he's like a Nintendo dude. I wouldn't say he's a Pokemon dude. I would think if anyone put up a poll, that I think his is less bias, I guess. Maybe there should have been an option of like I didn't play it.
Yeah.
But I think 20% of people beating the game, I think that's higher than I would expect. Again, going back to those PlayStation polls, you'll see like Destiny or something, and they'll be like, oh, 50% of you didn't even get the first like boss done. Like, what? Why did you even spend $60 on this game?
I mean,
Overwatch.
I think it's pretty easy to get through the game. Like, you could get to credits in 12 hours if you didn't redo a bunch of stuff. So
12 hours is a lot to hold somebody's attention, though.
I mean,
like if you're like pretty like, oh, the game is fun, but it's not amazing. Like, man, you're asking a lot for 12 hours.
Okay.
I think so, right?
It's like a weekend.
Yeah, but that's dedicated, right? If you're just going to sit there for 12, who has 12 hours to sit there straight? That's like 3 awake periods for me.
Think of it this way, though. Like, I want to get back into Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the free 14-day login right now, which is like perfect timing.
Mm-hmm. I also have a code.
But this is how I feel like people feel when they play games. Like, it almost feels like a chore where you're like, I got to log in. I got to figure out where I was. What am I doing next? Where instead, and this is what I always tell people, or at least how I think, like when I was a kid, or even when I was early 20s, like I felt like we didn't have that many options for video games. So when somebody was like, oh, this video game's like 40 hours long, you're like, heck yeah, because either one, I can't afford a new game, so I'm going to get the most value out of this game, or two, games aren't coming out fast enough. Whereas in this day and age, with so many free-to-play games, so many discounted games on Steam,
okay,
I feel like if your game if your game isn't solid, 12 hours is asking a lot. Where you just go, I can go back to Pokemon Snap, or I can just go back to Apex because it's easy to jump in, or I can go back to.
I disagree with the fact that there were fewer games back then, because you are talking for you what. 2000s?
Okay, when I was like 20, the only like game on iPhone was like Doodle Jump and Cut the Rope.
iPhone did exist until 2007, but there were a lot of there were a lot of games. There were We need a survey. How many games are there now compared to that? I mean, the 3 game systems were all running full bore plus PC.
Yeah, but I think
landscape hasn't changed. What has changed is there are a lot more free-to-play games, and smartphones have radically altered the game landscape. So you have a 5th contender now, but I don't think that made the decisions to put time into a game any less 20 years ago. The barrier of entry was you had to pay for a game and decide that it was worth it, given that there were still free-to-play games on PCs, such as the ones that... There are people who played Minecraft for thousands of hours. There are people who played Solitaire that came on their computer for thousands of hours.
PC pinball game. That game was rad, too.
Minesweeper, wasn't that one that everybody played? There was Snake on your old phones. I mean, there were things always to distract you. I think it's got more competitive now because there are way many more cheaper options.
And we have a lot of living games now
compared
to 2007.
I mean,
where
MMOs took off, right? Like that whole
MMOs,
idea
games
really,
that keep updating.
when they sort of realized that they can make more money through a subscription model than making you make a one-time purchase.
Games with season passes.
That became the new norm. And that I think that was a result of phones, because a phone will always keep you interested and updated. There's always something new you can download, so they just met that model.
Yeah. In by no means do I think Pokemon Snap is bad. I think it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal, incredible, worth $60. So glad I was wrong on it. The fact that I ended up putting 80 hours into that game, still 200 pictures short of having like all the pictures, because it's what, like 140 times 4 or something like that.
140.
How many Pokemon are in that game?
214.
Oh yeah, so it's 214 times 4.
Yeah.
So that's what, like 800 photos total. Yeah, and I'm about 200 shy. So I think it's absolutely incredible. I'm not surprised that, at least according to this
856.
At least according to this Twitter poll, that like 20% of people seeing credits, that makes sense to me. A bunch of people finishing it. I guess.
I want to go back to your Final Fantasy don't know where to get in thing. They have fixed that issue. There's a thing up in the corner that tells you your main storyline, where you are in the main storyline.
I was playing the game when it did that.
It's easy to jump back in. It tells you. It says, hey, this is where you were.
What is your 14 free days till like August or something?
Well, I mean, so if you download the game, you can play up to level 60 for free.
Yeah, I'm already I'm like 65 or whatever, right? Because I remember when the level cap was 70, and I was like just shy of that. There's a lot of learning. The barrier of Final Fantasy is so high.
It is not. It is really low for a MMO. It's really streamlined.
Look, I gotta play stories this week, at least a little bit. I gotta get ready for Go Fest. Sometime Unite is coming.
Right.
We'll try to make it all work.
Are you still on the bad server?
Yeah, I never, when Irene activated and she moved, I still have not activated. I have a 60-day game card that I bought on like clearance one day, so I still have that. But can I move servers on a free trial?
No.
Or not a free trial, but like the free login period?
I think as long as you pay for it, yeah. Because I think you have to pay to move.
Yeah, it's like $10 to move.
Yeah, but I think
that's
you can.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, like Pokemon Snap's cool.
It's very good. What was your point with this? Just that you were surprised at how many people finished it and went beyond?
Yeah, I just think those
how many
numbers are fun
people
to
claim to have finished it.
Look, I'm trying to keep the Pokemon Snap alive.
It didn't die. It's still right there. You know what would bring it back to life? A DLC.
Yeah, but I don't think the 60% of people are going to suddenly finish it to get to that DLC. Maybe like 10%. We'll have to have another poll. I'll message Jaywitz. I'll be like, hey, when they announce,
the Jaywitz. Would a DLC help you finish the game?
We need to use your audience again to get these numbers accurate.
And also, please provide your margin of error and your control for people who didn't make multiple accounts to vote twice.
No one's making 2 accounts to vote on a Twitter poll about Pokemon Snap.
Everybody on Twitter has their main account, their secret account, and then their secret account. So everybody has 3. This is the rule of Twitter.
Secret account. I got my personal account, and I got my podcast account.
If anybody wants Steve's secret account, just message my secret account.
Yeah. If you can find my secret account, good on you.
Look, if 60% of people didn't finish the game, you're missing the secret path in that snow level. Holy cow, that thing was awesome when you first discovered that. You're missing the secret path in the snow level, which is a real thing, by the way. I'm not making it up.
You are. You're just making things up because nobody can fact check you.
Path in the snow level. That's how you get to the Suicune.
The Suicune's in the game.
Also, I'm 80 hours in the game, and the Pokemon Twitter, Japanese Twitter, keeps tweeting all these interactions I've never seen before. Like, what? What's happening here? Like, how did you get the Crabrawler to fight the Executor? How'd you get the Crabrawler to throw sand into the Sandy Gas, and now the Sandy Gas is bigger? Like, I haven't seen any of these.
It's because you aren't dedicated to Snap like
That game is
everybody
rad.
else is.
All right. Let's take a break. We got all this Pokemon Go news to talk about for Go Fest, so we will be right back. Dynamax. Dynamax. A Dynamax band.
Did you see the things with the battling? Dynamax. The giant Pokeballs. And I said, yes, that is Dynamax. With the giant Mons. And then I say, that is Dynamax. Giant Mons. And then I say, Dynamax. 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 It's called the Dynamax. It's called the Dynamax.
A Dynamax band. And we are back from our break. Did we cover this last week? I don't think we did.
What
I
is it?
don't know how dates work. Pokemon Go's 5th anniversary event features Shiny Darumaka and more. Celebrate 5 years. No, we did not cover this because I think it was on Monday.
Yeah, it was on Monday.
Celebrate 5 years of fun with Flying Pikachu and a 5-shaped balloon. First partner Pokemon and lots more bonuses. From Tuesday, July 6th to Thursday, July 15th, local time, you can celebrate. First partner fun means all the starters are back. Some starters only appear in field research. But if you don't want to do the field research, you could do the lure modules. Those also help attract. You're better off using the field research, though.
Especially because I spent all my lure modules on the last
Yeah.
community day wrecking that park.
Yep. Rooting the park for everybody involved. You're welcome.
The Jumpstart research is back. So if you haven't played, what is it? You haven't played by X amount of time, you
Is
can
it
get
90
access to
days?
Jumpstart.
Is it 90? Is it 6 months? I don't know. It's got to say, right?
It doesn't say on Pokemon.com. They also increased the item storage limit this week by 500. So if you want to spend, what is the math on that? It's like 50 for $2, 100 for $4. You can do that so $20 to max out your store to increase your storage some more. That's how they've been really getting you. That's the
Just
one.
dump your great balls. They're ugly and useless.
Yeah, useless. Agreed.
No, the great balls are what you use when you run the Pokeball Plus, and great balls are what you use when you are low on Ultra Balls like me.
I'm never low on Ultra Balls.
Never low on Ultra Balls.
I had 400 some Ultra Balls at one point in my Go career, and then I used them all on Gibble Day. I caught a lot of Gibbles.
400?
Look, I had 600 some Pokeballs yesterday, and my Pokeball Plus burned through all 600.
Well, that's your problem. You are letting a robot make your decisions
That's
for
true.
you.
That's true. But
Make your own decisions,
I'm
and you
so
won't run out
I
of Pokeballs.
turned off the catching on the Pokeball Plus, turned on just the spin, and within 30 minutes, I was back up to 200 Pokeballs.
That's how you
city
restock.
life.
Yep.
That's
sick
that
of these-
non-rural urban
I'm
life.
sick of these rural players. Just burn down your house and move to the city. You'll never have a Pokeball problem again.
True solution.
Just move.
Just move. Just spend the new Pokemon Go amount of $500,000 to move into a city and find a place to live and get a new job for Pokemon Go.
Leave
The true
your
game starts.
countryside.
The true game starts when you move to the city.
Get with the times. City life.
City
200
life,
Pokeballs
Pokemon
in 30
life.
minutes.
Plan your vacations and your life around Pokemon Go to be a true player.
If
Niantic.
you're not living on top of a Pokestop, do you even
What
like
are you
this
doing
game?
with it? Are you even a fan? True fans live on a Pokestop.
It's you can't win with people, right?
Well, you can.
No, you can't.
You can.
Ask Dale Carnegie. I'm sure he's
Yeah.
got something to say on it.
There's a lot of ways to win.
So for the what do they call that? The quest line, for the starter quest line, where it's like catch all the starters and then you get what, like 80 Pokeballs, and then you get a
Isn't it the collection challenge?
collection challenge.
Yeah.
So you can never win. It's either people say the collection challenges are too easy, or then they complain they have to leave their house. I don't know. I don't know.
My problem is part of the collection challenge is the balloon Pikachu, right?
Yeah.
Except the only shadow balloon Pikachu that shows up on my radar is a 3 balloons floating the Pikachu. It's never a number 5 Pikachu.
They're all number 5.
Well, then why is the shadow a 3 balloon?
You want
Floaty.
Niantic to make a new shadow
Yes.
for their costume Pokemon?
Well, obviously, I was completely confused. And I was like, I'm not leaving my house for the 3 balloon Pikachu. I'm going to
First
wait until
off-
the 5 Pikachu shows up.
First
It
off,
should
I
have
get
5 balloons.
the
real.
Pikachu.
No,
in my
but the
house.
shadow should have the number 5 because that's the balloon that he's doing.
No. It's 3 regular balloons, but the 5 is in front of the regular balloon.
It's not a good design.
It's fine. It's like
not great.
whatever. I
It's
found
not
a shiny
great.
one, so I was pretty excited.
Yeah. Oh, genuine.
Well, the first balloon Pikachu, the balloon Pikachu, the balloons are fine. It's that weird like brace they have around Pikachu's waistline. It's really weird.
Yeah, the 5 in the hollow torture device that they have wrapped around his middle. It's not great.
It's like I am surrounded by these balloon Pikachus right now.
So for like, I think it's the Johto starters, and then I think it's the Sinnoh starters are limited to field research, or you could use lures. And for the most part, the field research, I guess I would see the complaints if the field research wasn't easy to get, but it's like one of them is get 5 great throws, and the other one is
Take 5 snapshots of wild Pokemon. That's how do I trash that
no,
one?
the snapshots that'll get you like Kanto, I think. Kanto starters. I think the other one is use 5 berries, I think, when catching. They're pretty easy, but I guess, again, I live in the city, so I have stops everywhere, so if it's one I don't need, I just delete it and move on. But, they're giving you, almost 2 weeks to do it?
Yeah, I mean,
Start on
that's plenty
Monday.
of time to find a place to live in the city and move.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I believe just like your employment, you just give your house 2 weeks, let
Yep.
them know you're out.
I'm out. I've got a new house that I'm moving to, so this is my 2-week notice house. Hope you live and survive and are happy.
They also rolled out the sunset feature. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Yep.
It
What is
looks
that?
good. It means when it's sunsetting IRL, it's sunsetting in your game.
And they did the sky weather pattern thing, which is
Yeah,
I just noticed fireworks like
that's
Yeah, there's
happening.
fireworks
last night or
everywhere.
this morning.
Hey, Will, there are also Pikachus with 5s on the balloons.
Not that I've seen.
What day is today? What am I on my research? Did I do my research this morning?
This is off Pokemon Go Live. The Pokemon GO Fest print at home kit is back and better than ever. Trainers.
Is it?
I actually saw people real excited about this.
I mean, I saw people who did it last year, and it looked like they were having a wonderful time. I don't have this amount of printer paper.
Oh, dag! I was
Who
going to be
has
like, Greg, I need you to
printers?
print something for me. I don't have a
mean,
printer.
I have a printer.
I traded in my printer to move to the city.
Oh, that's a gift. That's a gift of the Magi situation right there.
You
I
just can't
traded
bring
in
it
my
all.
printer to go play Pokemon Go, and now Pokemon Go demands that I have a printer. How do I solve this? I have to go to Kinko's.
The Pokemon Go print and home kit is back. Bring the excitement and adventure of Pokemon GO Fest wherever you play with fun crafts and decorations that all trainers can enjoy. The kit is available from the website. Life-size cutouts of Willow, Spark, Blanche, and Candela will be available this year. No one has this kind of printer.
Well, no, you print it. It's like what we used to do with Print Shop. You print it over multiple pages, and then you line them up and tape them together.
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of ink.
Here's the question: are we decorating your hotel room?
Yes, we
for
are.
GO Fest?
Yes, we are. Kinko's, give me a discount because I'm ready to print.
We got 1,000 things to print.
The Pikachu Visor gift Pokeball paper crafts are also back, joined by a brand new Buddy present, Great Ball, photo background, concert badge, ticket, and wristband paper crafts to help you make a memorable GO Fest. Decorations like team flags, Pokemon GO Fest 2021 logos, and more are included. Represent your team, put on your concert badge, take a snapshot with your buddy. We love to see how you are preparing for Pokemon GO Fest 2021. Share your crafts and creativity on social media with hashtag Pokemon GO Fest 2021. Be aware of your surroundings.
Be aware of your surroundings. Please don't walk out into traffic with your stuff on, because we'll get
As
blamed.
somebody who has been playing a lot of Pogo outside with a stream backpack on, I am constantly concerned about getting hit by a car.
I mean, that's what everybody's tuning in for, to see if you get hit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm aiming to end up on like the news.
Yep.
Local man.
Local
or at least
Milwaukee
World Star.
Man.
Oh, can we get sidetracked again? Okay.
Oh, what is the name of the show? It's Sidetracked Effective.
It's super sidetracking. Okay, so I've lived in Milwaukee 30-some years, right? And, Milwaukee has its ups and downs. At least we're not like Michigan.
Well,
so we got that going for us.
Truth.
Yeah.
And there is a guy who walks around like the east side of Milwaukee, and he never has a shirt on. He's always wearing jeans.
Wait, even in the winter? Because it gets real cold in the winter.
Look, the hibernation exists. He's walking this little...
Hibernation exists.
He has like these sideburns and this wild dark hair.
Wait. I think I know that guy.
And he looks like Wolverine.
Yeah.
And he's
I think
walking,
I've seen that guy.
He's walking a little. The best part is not only is he like he's pretty intimidating looking. He looks like budget Wolverine, but he's always no shirt, jeans, like walking with a mission. And then he's always walking a little Pomeranian dog, like this tiny, fluffy dog. And when people see him in Milwaukee, they'll like take a picture and they'll post it to like the r/Milwaukee, the subreddit. And they'll be like, I spotted the Milverine, like Milwaukee Wolverine, the Milverine. And I've known about the Milverine for a decade now. But I don't get out to the east side because, one, I'm not a college student. Two, I'm not a hipster. I ain't got no reason to be on the east side. So we're playing Pokemon Go. I decided to take Twitch chat to Bayview, Wisconsin, which is like just south of downtown Milwaukee. And we're walking, and all of a sudden, 30 years in the city, I see the Milverine walks right in front of me.
His real name is in the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. I found the legend. I found it. My research.
He is a legend. I don't know if he knows.
He does, apparently. The Milverine. He's a local legend.
I mean, when you've been interviewed by the newspaper, that's a pretty good indication that you're making news.
Yeah, but he never has a shirt on.
He loves cage fighting, opera, and he's amazing. We need to get him on the show. I'm so into this person right now.
And shortly after I found the Milverine, I found Shiny Pikachu. Coincidence? I don't think so.
He's 55. God,
he looks good for 55.
He looks good for 55.
That photo is photoshopped, dude. That is so photoshopped.
No, look, he's training again.
Look at his right shoulder. You can see the white line where they photoshopped him in front of that fountain.
Make the most of Pokemon Go Fest with exclusives from Google Play. So Google Play.
We're leaving the Milverine. You didn't prep me. I'm still in Milverine City. All right, I'm back.
It's the only reason to live in Milwaukee, Greg. The Milverine.
The only reason, and I'm contemplating spending my summers there now.
Oof.
Hey, I think Milwaukee Pride is in October, by the way.
Well, I'll make up for the fact that I'm missing Pride this upcoming weekend for Go Fest.
Like October, Milwaukee, it'll be nice and cool.
Well, okay. Are they competing with Oktoberfest then? Is it Pride and Oktoberfest?
I think Oktoberfest is at the end of the October.
Oktoberfest is actually in September in Milwaukee, you see.
I'm looking at Milwaukee Pride.
Okay, you look at. There was just an article about it. You look at Milwaukee Pride. I'll read the Go Fest things. Okay, so we're excited to welcome Google Play as the official sponsor of Pokemon Go Fest 2021. Leading up to Go Fest 2021, you can get 3 months of YouTube Premium to celebrate the 5th anniversary. Eligible trainers. All this means is if you haven't redeemed your 3 months, but like literally anyone can redeem their 3 months. It's for anyone who has access to the internet. You will get premium uninterrupted YouTube viewing. You will have a Google Play Point multiplier from July 12th through July 18th. Google Play subscribers will earn 4 times the Google Play Points on all purchases made in Pokemon Go, including your ticket to Go Fest. Google Play Points can be redeemed for Pokemon Go coupons and more. If you use an Android device and don't have a Google Play subscription, you can sign up for one here. This is just off Niantic's website. Exclusive content with the Try Guys. If you're ready for Pokemon Go Fest, we teamed up with the Try... I don't know who the Try Guys are.
What?
To bring you the ultimate Go Fest training experience full of Pokemon Go tips and the celebrity camos like Jordan Fisher and Chloe Kim. You'll choose your own adventure, the topic you want to focus on to get ready for Go Fest. Also, during Go Fest, trainers with using an Android device will be eligible for a special sponsored gift on day 1. This bundle will include 1 incense, 1 super incubator, and 30 ultra balls. We hope you're excited for Go Fest.
How do you not know the Try Guys?
He doesn't watch a lot of YouTube.
I don't.
He is on the YouTubes. He is trying to make his life as an internet content creator, and he does not know the competition, the people who are doing it better than he, the benchmark upon which you should strive for, the Try Guys. I cannot believe this.
Yeah, they got 24 million views on some of their vids there.
7
I've never seen these. I thought they meant the Try Guys that I subscribe to, which is not these Try Guys.
Not them.
I subscribe to the Irish people try weird foods.
Yeah. Yes. Which is a solid channel.
Yes, it is. I love those Irish folks.
The Try Guys have 7.59 million subscribers.
I see that, yeah. It's a lot.
We could be the next Try Guys.
Having watched their content, yes, we can. It is something we could do.
All right, last bit of Go news here.
Anyways, Milwaukee Pride is October 8th and 9th.
Yeah, see, I said it was an early month.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I'm confirming for those of you who want to go to Milwaukee Pride with me.
If you want to visit in October, if you got nothing to do, you look, Greg, I know you got vacation to burn.
Well, I'm waiting to see if we're going to PAX.
I don't want to book anything for PAX if no one is showing up. I don't want an empty hall of like, oh, it looks like only Microsoft showed up and they're showing off Minecraft.
You are literally killing me.
Look, no one wants to go to an empty convention. I don't mean empty as in people, because I'm talking about like vendors. Like, who's being like, is the cookie parade gonna be there? Like, who's showing up?
What? Find out.
They don't have any information. No one knows who's showing up.
I mean, it's not until what, December? They got time.
No, it's September.
Is it?
Yeah.
West is in September?
Yep.
That's why I never go. It's right at the start of the school year.
Yeah, they're still doing Labor Day weekend again. Yeah, I think
they
think we
should
just
announce things.
You're right, especially if you want to book a hotel or a plane ticket. Pokemon GO Fest is fastly approaching. Okay, so here we go. In addition to the details, trainers can look forward to the following. Every trainer will be able to make 6 special trades each day from Friday, June 16th, starting at 1 p.m. to Sunday to 11 p.m. So that's awesome because I'm getting in Minnesota on Friday. So if we got special trades to do, we got to do them. Pikachu wearing a Meloetta-inspired hat will be appearing in the wild during event hours on Saturday and Sunday. It will be shiny. If you're lucky, trainers.
If you're lucky.
During event hours from Saturday, July 17th, the following Pokemon will be appearing in raids. Galarian Ponyta and Galarian Zigzagoon wearing the Meloetta-inspired hats will appear in 1-star raids. As will Dino. I'm not doing this again. No. I've learned once, Niantic. You got me so... Look, I knew it was going to happen, and I still fell for your trick. I'm not going to lie. This was my fault. You put Gibble in raids last year for GO Fest, and I probably spent like $25, which is probably very cheap compared to some of y'all out there.
Bobby.
And then you do a Gibble
Bobby,
Community
yes.
Day, which we all knew Gibble Community Day would eventually come.
True. Yes.
We have said
not-
this on this program.
Look,
I have told you.
I'm admitting I messed up. I got into the hype. It was GO Fest. People were inviting me. I spent the money. I'm not doing it this year, Greg.
No.
I am not doing a single
I did do
dino
it last
raid.
year.
I am not doing any dino raids. I will wait for the Dino Go Community Day, and that will be fine. They're not Niantic. You are not getting $1 for... Look, I might do some ponytails. I like hats. I'm into the hats. I like Zigzagoon. I like Ponyta. That's where I'm putting my money.
Okay.
But no Dino. Those will be appearing in 1-star raids. Galarian Weezing, Hitmontop, Cranidos in 3-star raids. Thank you, Niantic, for letting me know I can skip all 3-star raids. Evolve Corellia during event hours on Saturday and Sunday to get a Gardevoir that knows Synchronize. Evolve.
I have Gardevoirs that know Synchronize.
Look, I don't know. Evolve Vibrava during event hours for a Flygon that knows Earth Power. Ticket holders can look forward to the following. Oh, so sorry. Everything we just read doesn't matter if you have a ticket or not. You can find your Ponytas, your Zigzagoons, your Pikachus. Don't need a ticket for the special trades or what we just read. Speaking of tickets, if you're listening to this on Monday, Niantic did give me 10 tickets to give away to you guys. So if you're in the Slack or the Discord or on Twitter, there'll be a way to try to earn those tickets. I know it's only $5 this year. I know some $5 can be tight for some people, or they could be on the fence. So we got 10 tickets to give away. So if you're listening to the podcast, check socials at some point. I'm sure they'll be up for a way to win those tickets. I want to give them to people who listen to the show. So, all right. So if you're a ticket holder, certain Pokemon during the event will know special attacks. Please note that only ticket holders will encounter these Pokemon. You'll have Popstar Pikachu with Draining Kiss, Rockstar Pikachu with Meteor Mash. Pick one you would like as you encounter your special research. I think I don't have confirmation here. I thought I was told that you will get more of one of these so you could trade to the other person.
That makes sense.
Because, if you lock into Rockstar, I mean, you'll have to trade for the other one. Gardevoir will know Synchronize. Flygon will know Earth Power. Both will potentially be wearing Meloetta-inspired hats. As you complete your research, you'll be prompted to select which costume Pokemon you would like to encounter. This decision will determine if you encounter Gardevoir wearing a Meloetta-inspired hat or a Flygon wearing a Meloetta hat. Both Pokemon will appear in special research and rewards. And if you're lucky, you'll be able to attract them with incense. The Pokemon you don't select will be attracted to incense during the event hours, but it won't be wearing a hat. Okay. Make sure you snapshot during the event hours by completing your special research. In doing so, you'll encounter either... Oh, so this is how you get more. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure Niantic mentioned that you'll get more. So the snapshot will give you more, either Popstar Pikachu and Rockstar Pikachu, depending on your choice. So Niantic did confirm that they are tradable. Make sure to encounter during the event. I don't know if, I guess a costume Pikachu would be a special trade because the other person wouldn't have it. Make sure during your snapshot of hours on Sunday, by doing so, you'll get Gardevoir Flygon with a hat. So if you miss some reason you're playing 8 hours on Saturday and you miss these hats, Sunday snapshot, they'll be there. If you're still not sure which Pikachu to pick, in addition to determining the music for your Go Fest experience, your choice will also give you an avatar. Trainers who select Popstar will get an iconic pose. Trainers who select Rockstar Pikachu will get a rockin' pose. Speaking of avatar items, some exciting music-themed items will make their debut in the in-game shop on Friday, including t-shirts with Whismur, Loudred, and Exploud-inspired patterns. We've already seen this. That's like the original Stitch shirts that they're putting in. Face stickers and guitar case backpack. Trainers with tickets will also get an exclusive Meloetta shirt once they complete the event special research. Don't forget, the Pogo shirt, the Pokemon Go Fest avatar shirt, is free to everyone, whether you have a ticket or not. That will be available on Friday. Trainers in the United States, Canada, Japan can also purchase the real-life shirt from Pokemon Center or wherever Japan's Pokemon Center.
The Pokemon Centers in Japan.
Did we... What? I feel like the pose changes everything because I don't like the Rockstar pose. But I was going to do Rockstar Pikachu because I figured Irene wanted Popstar Pikachu.
Oh, I think whether you get Flygon or what was Gardevoir was the other option? Yeah, obviously I'm picking whatever is going to get me a Flygon. Done.
That's Rockstar.
What is a Meloetta hat? I look at
it's
Meloetta,
really
I
bad.
don't see hat, okay?
It's Meloetta's face.
No, it's like a little bowler hat.
What? Where's the picture of this hat?
No,
I don't think they
saw the
showed 'em.
Gardevoir one.
Wait,
I've
I
seen
think
a picture of the Gardevoir one, and it's not a bowler. It's
No.
There's a word for it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a hat
Like the
expert.
one it's the ones like the cigarette girls used to wear.
Excuse me?
That's a job on a train from all times.
Yeah, if you go to a Pokemon Go app on it kind of looks like a train hat.
Yeah, it's like a train conductor's hat, except without a brim.
but doesn't fit the whole head.
Pillbox.
It's a pillbox hat. It's a pillbox hat.
Got it.
It's not a great hat.
Oh, it's a cute hat.
It's okay. It's fine.
Pretty cute. But what's the other one? Is it the same hat for both?
It's
Rockstar and-
Zigzagoon. Yeah, everyone has the hat.
Okay.
Zigzagoon, the pony. They all have the same hat.
Okay, it's a cute hat.
Look, you're asking a lot for the 25th anniversary. One hat and one hat only.
I mean, it's only been 25 years and 5 years of Pokemon Go. Who would have guessed that they would only make one hat with their $5.8 billion they make?
One hat. Rotating habitat similar to last year. The themed habitats will rotate in the following order: jungle, desert, mountain. Not to be confused with desert and mountain. Desert mountain is one word.
Hey, we played Magic the Gathering. We understand how this works.
Yep.
Ocean beach. Not to be confused with an ocean and a beach. Ocean beach is one location, and then cave. This rotation will begin with the jungle habitat starting in the earliest. Rotate every hour. So you get every habitat twice. There will be Go Fest Ultra Unlock. Trainers who work together in the Global Arena Challenge Arena. This exclusive feature is only available to ticket holders. In the Global Challenge Arena, trainers will have a chance to join forces in order to compete a collaborative challenge each hour. If a trainer completes the challenge, they will earn bonuses for the remainder of the hour. They did this last year. Complete a total of 24 challenges in order to unlock all three. So these lead to an Ultra Unlock. So Ultra Unlock Part 1 is time. If trainers complete a total of 8 global challenges, they will gain access to the Ultra Unlock Part 1 time. The flow of time will be disrupted. Pokemon from various eras will appear more often. Part 1 will run from July 23rd through August 3rd local time. Ultra Unlock 2 is Space. Okay, Dialga Palkia, come on. Just say it at this point. If trainers complete 16 challenges, they will unlock Ultra Unlock Part 2 Space. As Part 1 time wraps up, we will set our eyes on another dimension, counterpart Space. Space itself will be distorted, and Pokemon from various places will appear. Space will run from Friday, August 6th to August 17th. And then Ultra Unlock Part 3, question mark, question mark, question mark. So I believe your rival from Gold and Silver shows up.
Yes.
If you complete 24 global challenges, you will unlock Part 3. What will happen when Part 1 and Part 2 is over? Will these abnormal events continue to happen? What awaits us during Part 3? Stay tuned, trainers. They don't say.
Well, because they don't know.
Yeah, we
They
don't
don't
know.
know
We have to.
until-
We don't
yeah.
know until time and space happen. And will we get Arceus or will we get Giratina?
Or will we get more Deoxys?
Or will it be Deoxys? Or will it be the combined form of Kyurem? Could be anything.
No, it can't be.
Or
Kyurem.
will it be Ho-Oh and Lugia?
It'd be
Because
Ho-Oh and
it's
Lugia, 'cause
always
it's always it's Mewtwo.
We went through time and space to
get-
bring you back Ho-Oh and
Ho-Oh and
Lugia
Lugia.
reigns. You did it, trainers.
It's Mewtwo in a Meloetta hat.
It's always Ho and Lugia. It's never not those two. You heard it here first. The inside scoop. All right, that's all.
Saturday looks to be a lovely day here at 88
Does it?
degrees.
Is that sarcasm?
at high. No, it will. 88 degrees and partly cloudy. That's perfect.
Yeah,
That
that's
seems okay.
actually real nice.
And it's like perfect weather.
So yeah, I spent a lot of money getting like an unlimited data plan, multiple modems to do this like Pokemon Go backpack, and I've been streaming the last week and this upcoming week. So the plan is to stream on Saturday with Greg and Will, and just walk around the park and have a good time. And I know other people will be playing Go as well, but obviously you could put Twitch in audio only mode, and you can listen along. Or if you're playing at home, it kind of sucks to play at home. But I know like not all the world is in a super great place. Some have it better than others for sure. So you can have the Twitch stream up. If no one watches, no big deal. If 5 people watch and I make those the day for those 5 people, I feel like that's worth it. But the plan is to stream Go Fest outside with Greg and Will on Saturday. And then Sunday we'll probably be at Mall of America.
Yep.
Because that's the best place for raids. So we won't be streaming that. One, because that's private property. So while I don't think Mall of America would probably care, the music they play in the mall would definitely make Twitch care, and I don't want to be DMCA'd for...
And I'm pretty sure Mall of America will care. So
Nah, I could probably get by 2 hours without them noticing.
I mean, I am obligated to report you. As
You would be that person?
as a
As
citizen of Minnesota,
Mall of America ambassador. It is my
as
legal
an
duty.
ambassador to the Mall of America in my home state.
As much as y'all Minnesotans always complain about Mall of America, but you'll be the first people to be like...
to be like,
Get 'em.
arrest this outsider.
Get this.
Get this filthy interloper out of my mall with his backpack.
Get him out of here. Yeah.
Get him out.
But I'll still be in Minnesota on Monday. So we'll probably do a downtown Minnesota stream for Pogo on Monday.
Downtown Minnesota.
Downtown, I don't know. I'll pick a place.
Downtown Minnesota.
All of downtown. Well, you should be downtown
Downtown
Wisconsin.
Minnesota.
Whoa.
Whoa.
There's some crazy stuff happening there.
There's a
Question-
there's some Wolverine clone running around straight from Canada.
Question of the week.
All right. It's the question of the week. Question of the week. Go. There wasn't much
Also,
in the attic channel.
Bobby, Tone, who else is sending in stuff? Andrew. Y'all sending a bunch of like merchandise. We'll talk about merchandise next week or the week after. I don't know. It depends.
Well, we're gonna have to do it because it'll be sometime this week when we have nothing to talk about because nothing's coming out.
Who knows? I feel like either they're gonna do Unite or they're not. It's just a toss up in the air at this point.
True.
This is from Brandon from our Slack. What is your favorite and least favorite town in all mainline Pokemon games?
My favorite town is Sutopolis, always the big crater city.
That's because you like Wallace.
Yeah. What is your driving factor for your favorite town?
Wait, is Sutopolis the one where they have all the hot people?
Yes, they have all the hot people in Sutopolis. Yes,
Where
they
they
do.
have all the elderly folks marinating in hot tubs. I know there's one town where there's a bunch of people in
that's
like
Flannery's.
onsens.
That's Flannery's town.
Okay.
The problem with Sutopolis is they have the drought music, and it is the worst song in all of Pokemon history. And when you're in that town when that drought music is playing, it is soul crushing.
Worst is probably Cherry Grove City. It's boring.
Oh boy, yeah. There's a lot of bad towns.
There are a lot of bad
There are a
towns.
lot
It's
of
hard
bad
to pick a
towns.
worst.
But you know, as much as I don't like the Gen 2 games, I got a soft spot for Goldenrod. I like that city a lot.
Yeah. Is that your
Goldenrod's
favorite
cool.
city?
Yeah, I'm gonna put Goldenrod as my number one.
What? There are better large cities.
Bad
Castilia?
city. The one in X and Y with the first gym leader. I can't even remember the city name. It's just so blah.
Yeah, it's
It's not
Cherry
really
Grove
a city. It's just like a little town. Yeah.
I can't even remember the city name. Black and White has a.
Well, the problem with the X and Y town names is that they just got too complicated with their aromas and scents and
The town that Valerie is in, with the Pokeball Center. That town's pretty cool.
Santaloon City is the
with
first
the
one.
Pokeball Factory.
Factory.
Santaloon City is where Viola is, but I would argue that Aquacord Town, which is the one before that where nothing happens and you're just by
Oh,
the
is that
river.
where you get the nickname of like Little P or Big D?
Yes, you have to leave your house and you go up to the first town.
Yeah.
Well, the very, 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 very first town that you're in is Vandeville Town.
Yeah.
Because that's where you live. And then you go to that sort of middle area, and then Aquacord Town, and then Santaloon City, and then Lumio City, which is Crash Central.
They patched
Wait,
it.
I take it all back.
They
I take it all back. Lumio City is the worst town.
Why?
Because that map is all, like the angles that it points you at.
It gives
like,
you so many options.
It's
yeah,
a
the
circle.
only option is where's the taxi?
Hop
Take
on a
me to my
go-goat.
place.
They give you taxis.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you need them.
Okay, so your favorite town is Goldenrod. For why? Why?
What? Goldenrod has the radio tower. It has the bullet train. It has a mall. It has a guy telling you the deal. Like he is.
Nimbasa City has all those and a Ferris wheel.
Nimbasa is my
sales.
favorite. Nimbasa has it all. It has a musical theater. It has the gear station. You want to battle Ingo and all his comrades, go right on. It's got the Ferris wheel where you can go on ambiguous dates with people.
I feel like the Ferris wheel brings it
It
down.
has the
What?
Here's what you forgot. It has the weird person where you have to find the exact spot to stand on that they call you up and they're like, I'm not going to tell you who I am, but keep getting my phone calls and eventually I'll trade you a special Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't they do fun
Nimbasa-
stuff like that in Pokemon games anymore? Let me have
Nimbasa is
this
a city
weirdo
of mystery
call me.
and love.
Yup. Oh,
good
Nimbasa
town.
has everything.
It has
and
everything.
the worst city is, I think it's Forestry. Is that the one where you have to, like, everybody lives up in the trees?
Fortree's a great
And
city.
you have to keep climbing up, and then
it's a
They got the
treehouse
Kecleon
city.
that block the paths.
the Kecleon
Yeah.
that blocks your... Nah, pass.
All
Y'all
right,
people are
change.
too weird.
Change city to location. Worst location, Mount Cornet. All right, moving on.
I'm trying to argue with that, and I'm not succeeding.
It's hard. It's hard. It is.
Yeah,
Mount Cornet is
Mount
so
Cornet is
miserable.
so bad. Well, okay, what's the one in Johto though? What's the mountain? But you don't have to go into it. Yeah, Cornet's still worse.
I will
Dang it!
say the...
I hate
awful.
when I have to agree with you. It's the
It's
worst.
It's like, oh, Zubat and Psyduck. This sucks.
Wait, what is the Kanto ship? Is that the SS Anne?
SSA.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So the implementation of the SS Anne in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee was the worst implementation of any location. Because if you accidentally spoke to the captain, you didn't get to meet and battle any of the trainers on the SS
I think that's
Anne.
how it worked in.
Fine.
Yellow,
Then
too.
Worst location because they
Yeah.
messed it up.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was that weird thing where you could like skip everyone, and then the ship leaves, and you're like, all that money and experience is gone.
I need to fleece all these people with my high-powered Pokemon. How am I expected to live? What's our YouTube?
Let's do Hannah this week.
Okay.
Which Pokemon, if turned into a building, would be least structurally integral? As an example, because it's an odd question, Duraludon and Chargerbug will be very integral given their overall body shapes.
Well, they have the best integrity, not
Integrity.
integral. Those words mean different things.
Carnivine.
Carnivine, it is a bit wiggly at the bottom, isn't it?
It's very top-heavy and
What-
has very, very, very bad structure.
Would it not be Spoink?
See,
No, because Spoink has flow.
Bad.
You can attach the spring. Also, Spoink is about the same shape as its spring.
it's balanced, and the real answer is Grimer. You just can't. You can't.
You can.
You can't turn that into a building.
Spritzy's only on two tiny, tiny little legs with a really, really big
Yeah,
body.
but see, like architects like to be all fancy and
Yeah,
be like,
they-
look at how big I can put this thing on top of something so spindly and small.
That's true. What about Spinda? Very wobbly.
I think that's intentionally designed to collapse at some point.
Yeah, because like at least Spoink would be
That's-
good in an earthquake. Because don't they
that's
put
a-
springs in the bottom of like Japanese buildings?
They put springs in the bottoms of lots of buildings where places are prone to earthquakes, yes. Although springs, I don't think is the word for it. I think something more like a cantilever is
Yeah.
probably what you're thinking of.
Oh god.
Somebody
Trying to
call up
think
the
of something with,
Salesforce
like-
Tower in San Francisco, see how they built that.
Not a lot of balance. I feel like when you think of not a lot of balance, you think Spinda.
I mean, agreed, but also Kyurem, because Kyurem's always like half one thing,
Yeah.
never the other half.
Yeah. What about Dragalge?
Oh
No.
well, see, the thing is that's like a floating water platform that could actually work.
Yeah. It's got the pods.
It's got
It's got the
got a lot of pods. I'm trying to think if there's anything.
Porygon Z?
Porygon Z would be terrible. Nothing in that building would work. Nothing.
No, you know what? Spiritomb, because it'd be like, it looks like it's a solid rock building. You go in there and you
in,
never come out
You never
again.
come out. You're dead. I feel like Geodude would be solid because it just has to sit
Yeah.
on the ground.
Yeah, Geodude would probably be pretty solid. I feel like most rock Pokemon, yeah. you'd be pretty all right with.
Chandelier would. How about Lampent?
Palisand, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a solid. That's
Nah,
solid,
in the
though.
anime, they said they were inside of Palisand, and it was pretty solid.
No, that's what I'm saying. That would be a good one, not a bad
yeah,
one.
yeah.
How about
Sand is a strong.
I think Flabebe would be fine. Because it's got that whole stem. That would be fine.
Yeah, and that's another, like, the architect wants
Yeah.
to prove that they can balance a top-heavy building.
It's Carnivine.
Yeah, probably Carnivine.
Carnivine's the worst.
Chatot, maybe.
Nah, Chatot is a rock museum, rock hall of fame.
Yeah.
Will, Pokemon of the Week.
All right, last week's Pokemon. I couldn't have made it easier for you. I
forgot.
referenced it. It's one of the Pokemon that's available as a playable character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So not one of the side Pokemon that you can't play as. Two of those characters could be said to have the same career, possibly, which I know that confused some people, but whatever. But it's one of those ones, and it's the one whose up special move could accidentally cause you to fall off a platform if you don't aim it properly. Or let me put it this way, because that was all the distracting stuff that I put in to make it harder for people who don't listen to every word. The appropriate sentence was, in the popular home video game series, two of the playable characters derived from sibling Nintendo-based home video game series Pokémon Sun and Pokémon Moon can be said to potentially share a career. You guys don't know any of the playable characters from Super Smash Bros.
I do.
Ultimate.
It's
I think I know who it is, maybe?
Incineroar.
Yeah, is it Incineroar?
It's Incineroar, yes, because there is a Luchador Pikachu in Smash Brothers, and
Give it
Incineroar is a wrestler. But all you had to do, I think Incineroar is the only Sun and Moon Pokemon in Super Smash Brothers.
I think so.
Because I know Greninja's in there as a playable. You got the Pikachu, you got the Jigglypuff,
Yeah.
you got the
Pichu.
Kirby.
Got the Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Love Kirby,
that's
my
the only
favorite
one.
Pokemon. I like Incineroar. Real good shiny, I think.
I have to look it up. I have to see. Does it even have a shuffle icon?
Yeah. Should.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. It's pretty good. Incineroar's all right. Will, how do you feel about Incineroar?
Not my first choice for a Pokemon, but I mean, it's not the worst of all the Pokemon.
Oh, the shuffle icon's real good. It's got that look on its face.
Well, because it's the heal Pokemon.
It is the heal
It's
Pokemon.
not the
Also,
good
the
guy
shiny
Pokemon.
is one of the better shinies that exists.
It's a good shiny, yeah.
The white tiger is outstanding.
I did a whole video on why Incineroar is the way Incineroar is on YouTube. Don't roll your eyes.
Well,
Are you a
nobody
try
wants
guy?
to be a heel. They only do it because that's where the money is.
Where the money is. Incineroar is still the number one Pokemon in competitive as well. It's real good. Got a
Ban
good moveset. Got a
Incineroar.
good typing. Got a good ability. Just lines up.
Incineroar is the only evolved form of a starter Pokemon to have a lower base stat than its pre-evolved forms. Huh.
Interesting.
Its speed stat is 30 points lower than Torracat's and 10 points lower than Litten. It's a slow tiger.
What
That's why you
about...
use it with Trick Room?
No, you don't use Incineroar Tick Room. You don't need Incineroar to be fast.
Incineroar is a combination of Incinerate and Roar.
Who would have guessed? What's next week?
All right, here we go.
Just plowing forward.
As part of the celebration of Pokemon Go's 5th anniversary, rather than making the 555th Pokemon appear in the wild, they have made one of its pre-evolutions, the 554th Pokemon, appear and is now potentially catchable as a shiny. If this trend continues, next year the promoted Pokemon may make you feel a little sick to your stomach. That's what you get. That's it.
I think I know what it is. Thank you for listening. The podcast awards are back. Nominations are now open until July 31st. We did get nominated last year, though we didn't win, but we were one of the finalists. So you can go to podcastawards.com, and then you click the button that says nominate, and then you nominate us, and that's it. If you nominated us last year, you just use the same account you logged into. And then we learned last year that the more people that nominate us, the more chances that you will get the actual random chance to vote when they close it. Mm-hmm. This was really eye-opening because they took everyone who nominated people and then randomly chose people to then vote for which podcast they would want.
Yeah.
Which
it's a wild way to do that.
So the more people that nominate us, the more people that will get that email in August being like, which show would you like to vote for? Yes. Well, obviously the show I nominated.
The show I nominated. It's so... I don't understand that.
I don't know. Maybe...
Sounds very process. French to me. Like a very French way of doing things.
You got to vote.
Something the EU would come up with.
Yeah, probably. Can't trust it. Thank you for listening. If you wanna support, do the podcast award thing. It'll just be podcastawards.com. The show it's super effective. Obviously, you made it to the end. Have a good Go Fest. If you're going, be safe.
Safe and up.
Stay hydrated if you're outside. If you're at home, I don't know, stand up and stretch.
Also, stay hydrated.
Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week, even though I'll be out of town. We'll figure out and make sure an episode goes up on Monday and all that stuff. I figure it out. As for other content, YouTube should still go up. Instagram stuff should still happen. TikTok stuff should still go up. All PKMNcast for that. Greg is at White Wing on Twitter. Will is at Washing the Sink. I'm at Dragging a Lake. Podcast on Twitter at PKMNcast. Thank you to Into the Am for sponsoring the show. And we will see you all next time. This has been another episode of the Pokemon Podcast, and we are...
Super effective.
Super secret Twitters.
Hit me up.